Hey everybody, I'm Rennie G. I'm a recovering addict, musician, and peer counselor at Kolmac.
Hi, I'm Tony Massey. I'm a psychiatrist, addiction medicine specialist, also at Kolmac. And I'm Doc.
And I'm Rock.
All right.
Well, here we go with another interesting question.
So it looks like you got one.
I got to tell you, I called this specifically for today because I think this is great. All right, so this one is, it needs a title. The Vegetable Man.
I have no idea what you're going to read.
Okay.
That just sounds a little crazy. Let's hear it.
All right. Hey, Rock and Doc. My name is Terry, and I live in Catonsville. This is not your real name, so we're protecting your anonymity. I live in Catonsville, Maryland. I'm 22 years old, and I am a student. I recently quit using opiates and drinking after some problems with school. Great. So he made a good choice.
That's great.
Yeah, good deal.
Before problems with the law,
right.
Before problems with money and health. Yeah, so I think you nipped it in the bud.
Yeah, so you don't. Yeah. School's tough enough.
Yeah.
You know. He says, I'm not working, but I still sell weed to my friends. I make a living doing this, and it's going to be legal soon anyway. What's your take on this? We should stop now. All right.
I said nipping it in the bud, meaning like not.
So we're laughing because we love you, Terry.
Yeah.
You're a drug dealer, my friend, and I'm not saying that in a condescending way, but you're hurting people, selling drugs to people, right? I mean, it's going to be legal soon, and that's true, but you can't go around selling Jack Daniels out of the back of your van either.
Yeah, and I think let's just step away from the implications of someone else using.
Okay, you mean they're hurting other people?
Yeah, because maybe the case, maybe some people that have like seizure disorders or something. So
absolutely.
It's possible.
Not judging.
Yeah, so.
Not judging. I am totally for. I'm going to put it out there right now. I am not opposed to medical marijuana use, or even some people can use pot and not have a problem with it.
It's possible. Yeah. But Terry, let's just look at your situation here. That you've accomplished a fair amount already. That you stopped the opiates. So
and that's hard. That's commendable.
Yeah. So in a sense, you are, you're taking care of yourself, and you have a fatal illness, a life-threatening illness. People die of opiate addiction.
A lot. I think more people in Maryland die from opiate misuse than murder.
Yeah,
at this point.
It's kind of like leukemia. If you think about it, disease, kind of like leukemia was about 50 years ago. A young person's disease and fatal in a lot of cases. So,
right.
So that's great. But the risk is that if you were to go back to using, you could, die. It's not just like have more problems with school. So the stakes are pretty high here. I think. So what is protecting your recovery the most? Would it be to go to meetings, hang around with sober support, stick with treatment? If you have any kind of other psychological, medical things going on, take care of those things. Or would it be to pal around with a lot of people that are using drugs?
I would suspect that he probably hasn't changed his friends yet, which is common.
Yeah.
They're his friends, and I can understand. You get in associations with people, but we should unpack it a little bit, because I think you brought up a good point in that maybe it's not so much of the question, is it okay to sell or not sell pot? Maybe that's not even part of the equation. Maybe it's more a question of the substitution, the crossover. Well, I don't drink, I don't do opiates anymore. They were my problem.
Yeah.
What's the smoking weed thing? What's the big deal with that?
Yeah.
That sounds more like what he really is asking.
Could be. Yeah. Sort of, hanging out around a lot of pot, that sooner or later some of that somehow or other gets in your body. I think it's a natural progression.
Yeah.
So that could certainly be a risk for you, to go on to have that as a problem, primary problem, or leading back to, again, the pills and heroin.
Yeah, which is that's what happens.
Yeah.
You smoke a little pot, right? The brain goes, ooh, I like this. But wouldn't it be nice if just a little bit of what I really want,
Mhm.
whatever that substance might be.
Yeah, and maybe your friends are fine with that, but somehow or other you aren't, and it isn't fair. I don't think it's fair that some people have problems, other people don't.
No, definitely not
You know,
fair.
I mean, there are people that like presidents who have used
I
marijuana.
think 3 in a row, actually.
You know, and
Except one didn't inhale. So.
one didn't inhale.
Yeah.
But yeah, so but it's not fair that some people, it's not an issue. Maybe, Terry, for you, I'm just really concerned. So my take on it
Mhm.
is that, in terms of protecting your recovery, that's not a good idea. It's dangerous.
I think the fact that he even wrote the question,
You think maybe he's wondering
that he brought it up at all,
Yeah.
is he's thinking about it and
Yeah.
probably knows and needs to be, needs somebody else like, who are we? But he asked us to confirm it, and so we're confirming it for you.
Yes.
It's. I mean, if you're concerned about school, well, I don't know what semester you're in, or if you got kicked out of school recently or whatever. But obviously, something happened in school,
Mhm. Yeah.
so he quit doing
Yeah.
heroin. I guess opiates is heroin or pills. So he's going to go back to school,
Mhm.
and he's going to be selling pot, most likely on campus.
Mhm.
It's something bad is going to happen. Something bad is going to happen, and you're just going to end up in the same place.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why take the chance? I know the money is probably, you make money doing it, and it's easy money, but easy money generally is not the best money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not set things up for something good to happen versus
like
something
that.
bad to happen? Kind of organize that away. Yeah. Probably not what you wanted to hear.
I
Maybe
think
it is.
I just
maybe wanted to
I
hear.
have a feeling that he did
Yeah.
kind of want to hear that.
You wanted to hear that? Okay.
He needed to hear that it's not okay, and you have so much more going for you than just being the vegetable man. Honestly, you have a lot more to offer.
Now I said the vegetable.
We have to name cases now. We're going to name them.
All right. Well, I think we done this one.
Did we tackle this?
We tackled this.
All right.
Terry, thank you for writing in.
I'm Rock.
And I'm Doc.
We'll see you next time.
See you.